Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Brand new Star Wars: The Bad Batch review spoiler breakdown here on Max Talks Movies. My name is Max Dinnerberg. Today I'll be breaking down episode 9, which dropped today, Wednesday, February 15th. We're going to break down the episode, what happened, what I'm excited for, all those things. So please subscribe, ring the bell if you're new to the channel. I do other TV show reviews like The Last of Us. I will be doing Mandalorian weekly reviews starting in a couple, 2 weeks from today. So can't wait to get started with more Star Wars going on. So I also do other movie reviews, movie rankings, and a box office breakdown show every single Tuesday. So please subscribe, ring the bell if you're new to the channel. So this is episode 9. We coming off of a week where we had 2 episodes that were pretty much back-to-back connected story episodes. And this is, I thought, how to do a filler type episode, as people like to say. And I really hate calling things filler now because this is a 16 episode show, which is episodic TV. There's going to be episodes that aren't the world is going to die and everything like that. So I know some people with their TV shows now just don't like when, if you don't like the characters, I totally understand. But I think if you like the characters, you should just enjoy. I mean, not you should, but for me, I just even these type of episodes, I don't think they're great episodes of TV, but they're good, solid, fun little episodes that I can watch, having a fun time watching. And that was this episode. So Sid sends him on this mission to get this material. And I got obviously no more Echo. Echo will left with Rex after last week's episode. So we just have back to kind of the, I guess, the original team, because not really, because we don't have Crosshair. We don't have Echo. So Omega's kind of was very emotional about it after last week. Because Omega doesn't just see this as just a squad. She does see this group as a family, as she tells Tech later in this episode. So basically it's Hunter, Wrecker, Tech, and Omega now moving forward. We'll see if Echo gets back. Crosshair has only been in 1 episode so far. That was probably the best episode of the series so far, episode 3. So very interesting to see when they bring him back into the fold. So in this episode, things go wrong after they get the material that they need. A scavenger, I guess, takes their ship. And this is where the kind of the emotional roller coaster goes for Omega, because she does not just see that as just a place a thing to transport people. She does see it as her home. And she has a back and forth with Tech. And Omega's basically like, Tech, this is our home. And Tech keeps saying, well, we'll just find another ship. It'll be okay. And Omega is very emotional about it. And then she's kind of like, well, where's, Echo? Echo's gone. Why don't you just care about it? And they kind of have this big back and forth, which leads, that's kind of the main arc of this episode. Sorry. So they get trapped under a rock, and they have to escape. Omega and Tech have this huge fight. And then they kind of rekindle themselves after they, jump into that pool in this episode. I guess like a river. Omega falls with Tech as they're looking for Omega found more material. And they go down and they have a conversation. Like, it doesn't seem like you care that Echo's gone. And Tech says that I really do care about Echo, but he's on his own mission. And I just handle it differently than you do. And I really respect this scene that I'm showing behind you between Omega and Tech, because he could have been, I am very emotional about it and all these things. I did really respect the writers for basically saying he is emotional about it, but he also handles it in a different way. And I do feel like it's a lesson for Omega that not everyone's going to be emotional about particular things. So I thought that conversation felt very authentic to me. People do handle loss or even not seeing someone for a long time differently than other people. And that's all Tech was trying to say, is that I handle it different than you, but I understand from both. And that's what Omega says, that, we're a family, which I found was really good. So this is when Hunter and Wrecker come down. They're starting, they talk to Sid with the long range communication. And basically she's like, you're kind of stuck there. You got to get out of this yourself. And he's like, well, this is your mission. You're the one making us do it. Then Omega obviously brings up that they kind of saved Sid's ass a couple episodes. I think it was like episode 4, where they, handled all of Sid's debts in that pod racing, I guess, episode. And he's kind of like, you guys, I mean, you clearly owe us one. And says Ted, give us a couple days. And Hunter's like, you can't give us a couple days. And that's when the transmission goes off. They start to try to break out of this situation, and that's when the episode ends. So we're probably going to continue here into next week. I do like this show a lot. It's a fun little Star Wars adventure. Nothing that's like going to be iconic or anything, but I do love the Bad Batch characters in this show. As an episode 3 is definitely one of the best animated episodes in a long time. Definitely the best episode of the Bad Batch. So there are some greatness in here, but due to its episodic nature, it's tough to keep that going for 16 episodes, especially you're basically spending 14 weeks in a row watching this show. But as I said, 2 weeks from today will be season 3 of The Mandalorian. It'll be going on the same time as The Bad Batch very soon. So I will give reviews separately for each show, each episode, every single Wednesday with Mandalorian and Bad Batch. As of now, they have not changed the release schedule for Bad Batch. If I don't know if they're release both Star Wars shows on the same day. We shall see. But no matter what, I'll be bringing you reviews of those every single week. Last of Us reviews every single week. Box office breakdown show reviews every single week. More videos to come here on the channel, including more movie reviews, including Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, non-spoiler review Friday, spoiler review on Saturday, and then back with Last of Us on Monday, box office on Tuesday, and another episode 10 of Bad Batch next Wednesday. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys soon.